Just talk to people. Congratulations! You're a master of networking. Not how it works, right? It certainly didn't for me, but that's all I hear in college. Oh, just go to this job fair. Oh, just form a relationship. Okay, how? What do I do? Do I just go up to recruiters, spout an elevator pitch, and hope that they like it? Do I just ask for an email and phone number and follow up and hope to get a response? Why does this feel like a numbers game, where I have to just hope something happens? Well, that's because just talk to people doesn't work. It's only one part of the puzzle. You don't just talk to people. You talk to the right people for the right purpose. People and purpose. These are the two other pieces that make networking complete, and not just an awkward social gathering of people dressed in suits passing out resumes like their menus at a restaurant. But does this really work? Does adding these two components magically make this phrase come true? Well, to find out, I decided to put it to the test at the biggest networking event I have ever been to. Aspire for More. This was a massive event hosted by Andrew Cordell and Eddie Wilson, two insanely successful entrepreneurs. And you know who attended? More successful entrepreneurs. I'm talking about people who can donate over $360,000 in one night. And the next morning, that total was almost $750,000. If there was any time to put on my best suit and butter some people up, it would be here. But what do I talk about? Figuring out your purpose is the most important thing when planning for a networking event. You can't just show up to a networking event to network. That's just as helpful as being told to just talk to people. Instead, network with a purpose. Set a clear goal. What do you want out of this event? What would make you feel successful? That's what I did. If you've been following my channel, you'll already know I'm an aspiring game developer. And as amazing as it would be to get plucked by the titans of the gaming industry, like EA, From Software, or Valve, the true pinnacle I want to achieve is starting my own game company. And what better place to learn how to start one than at a conference full of successful entrepreneurs? So, with that being said, I had two specific goals I wanted to accomplish. Find out how others started their business, and get input on where I should start in my current state. Alright, my checklist is ready. Now all that's left is to address the main aspect of networking. Depending on what your goal is, some people will be more helpful than others. Or at the very least, there will be people you'll be more inclined to approach than others. For me, I had a couple of preferences. 1. They had experience dealing with or selling software and technology. Obviously, these are the people who would help me with my goal the most, because they know the market and how to work it. And 2, they were around my age. This was more to deal with my comfort rather than my goal, since, come on, everyone knows it's easier to talk to strangers your age. But it also let me get a feel for the people here at this event and realize that I was completely overthinking about how to make the best first impression and what words to lead with. And honestly, the words you lead with matter way less than your energy and intent. The people you want to talk to are no different than the friend you have at school or work. As long as you're friendly and introduce yourself with even a bit of confidence and purpose, you'll do fine. And after that initial greeting, the conversation normally flows nicely. You'll exchange names, where you're all from and what you do, and the more you learn, the more you'll see how much they can help you with your goal. And even if they don't seem like they're a match, you might be surprised with the connections that they have, and they could set you on the right path. And that's it. Those are 2 steps to networking done. However, preparing for a networking event is the easy part. Talking can be hard, depending on how shy you are. Trust me, it took quite a bit to build up the nerve to talk to the first few people. but it becomes easier the more you do it. But there is one more piece, and it might be the hardest one. It's not every day you get invited to an event like Aspire Forum. I mean, if it wasn't for my parents, I would have never been able to go in the first place. This was an opportunity given to me. I'm not naive enough to believe that this happens to everyone. But you don't need to wait for opportunity to land in your lap. You can make it. You can create your own opportunities. Reach out to that company that you've been following. Post that side project you've been working on. Be visible. Networking works, but only if you build the stage. Networking can lead to amazing places, but you have to put in the work to get the most out of it. You have to define your purpose. You have to define your audience. And you have to make the effort to find opportunities to network. So how do you actually network? You make the effort to talk to the right people with the right purpose. That's it. That's the formula for success. And if you want to network with me, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on every video I make. And leave a comment below with your thoughts on this video. This is a bit of an experiment compared to my normal videos, so let me know if you want to see more videos focusing on the business side of game development instead of the, well, game development part. Until then, signing off.